El Paso High School is one of the most haunted schools in America, and many argue the most haunted. With tons of legends and history surrounding the school, throw in the deaths, suicides, and countless number of people that have passed through the school since the 1900s, you have a perfect melting pot for a haunted school. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, followed by the bell notifications so you never miss an upload. El Paso High School officially opened for students in 1916, nicknamed the Lady on the Hill, for her position on the mountainside overlooking the city. With Greco-Roman inspired architecture, El Paso High School has always carried a distinct elegance that has completely set itself apart from any other structures in the city, with marble floors in the halls and fine hardwood in its classrooms. Also of note is Jones Stadium, seating 12,000 and bearing the distinction of being one of the first concrete stadiums in the U.S. From 1922 to 1923, the school's name was even changed to Sam Houston High School on the orders of the local chapter of the KKK. But it was short-lived after the community's outrage swelled against the Klan. On November 17, 1980, El Paso High School officially became a registered historical landmark in the National Register of Historic Places. Between its academics and competitive athletic teams, the Tigers, El Paso High School is a wonderful and storied high school. Now that you have a brief history of the school, let's talk on some of the legends. Here are 6 El Paso High School legends. The Morgue. Though encounters with the paranormal and the odd go almost as far back as the school itself, one particular part of its history that cannot be ignored was its time working as an overflow morgue during the World Wars. The school's immense and labyrinth basement temporarily held bodies that were shipped into El Paso in the wake of the Spanish flu outbreak and combat deaths from World War II until the next of kin could be informed. Sealed classrooms. If that weren't odd enough about the basement, there have been reports of faculty and students exploring the basements and discovering classrooms from the early 20th century in pristine condition, save for dust, of course, yet hastily blocked off with no stated reason given by the administration for the abandonment status. Given the years the school has been in operation and the number of times it has been repeatedly altered and changed with the times, discoveries along these lines are not that uncommon. If you want a more deep dive into this story, check out the video I have linked down below. Unexplained occurrences. Odd as these anecdotes are, there are more distinctively supernatural tales of bizarre going-ons at El Paso High. Over the years, people have reported slamming doors, the sounds of spectral pep rallies and games going on in the school gyms, only to discover the building completely empty on further inspections. There have been ghost students, cheerleaders, and even whispers and talks of students having conversations. Whatever is going on in El Paso High School, it's truly supernatural. Female spirits. A teacher reported a story where going home after a late night of work, he saw a girl in an old blue dress standing at the end of the hallway. Certain that she was not supposed to be there, he went to tell her to leave the school. When she turned and faced him, she looked at him very sadly, and only then did the teacher realize that she was nothing more than a mist, and begin to fade away slowly. The sighting of ghost girls is a common occurrence at this school, with at least one being tied to a girl who committed suicide by slitting her wrists and jumping to her death from the balcony within the school. Though the hallway and stairwell leading to it have since been walled off, more than one person has reported seeing a girl standing in the balcony, occasionally leaping to her death. Those brave enough to have snuck into the blocked-off hallways have reported strange slimes dripping from the ceiling and a light mist that pours through at least once a day, only to quickly evaporate. Ghostly photographs. Another one of the most famous stories at El Paso High School is a story of a class picture taken of the 1985 graduating class. Mixed among a row of teachers is a faded young woman in a white dress, Only a few people in the pictures seem to notice her, and upon questioning, nobody in the picture claims to know who she was. Others have insisted that she was not in the original picture and has only faded in over time. Whatever the case, this young woman remains another one of the strange, ghostly mysteries of the El Paso High School. Jones Stadium. Another big legend at El Paso High School is the famous Jones Stadium, said to be the resting place for several spirits of players that have lost their lives. It's not uncommon to see and hear the stadium seats being flipped, ghosts sitting in the stands, and players on the field. Even the sounds of full games being played. Assuming these players died young, it's understandable they would want to continue to live some of the most memorable parts of their life. So, there you have it, 6 creepy urban legends of El Paso High School. With such a long history and many tragedies that have occurred at that school, it's no wonder it would be so haunted. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Would you visit this haunted school? If you have a video or story you wish for me to share, check out the description down below. If you wish to support the channel, description down below. Follow me on these social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and my Facebook group, where we share stories with each other. If you haven't already, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, followed by the bell notification so you never miss an upload.